I'm Cristina Howorun, and this is my hydro bill. About $150 for my one-bedroom plus den. But come this summer, the Liberals are planning to slash that rate by a full 25%.
We are bringing forward today, as the Premier has mentioned, the largest reduction in electricity rates in our province's history.
A 17% reduction coming to your bill this summer, in addition to the 8% HST slash from January.
People are struggling with electricity costs that are too much for their families to bear.
Primarily because since 2009, energy bills have skyrocketed by 70% under the Liberals for the average consumer. But this rate cut won't be cheap either. When you add the costs of the HST hydro cut from January and the Liberals' new Fair Hydro plan, taxpayers will be on the hook for an additional $5.5 billion over the next 3 years. That's because the government is extending its mortgage per se on energy sector upgrades.
Because these assets, the things that we have built, are going to last much longer, that 30-year time period makes much more sense.
Wynne says it's a more fair way to pay for energy, with everybody, including those not even born yet, absorbing some of the costs of distribution to rural areas, subsidies for low-income households, and costly green energy infrastructure like solar panels and wind turbines.
Over time, it will cost a bit more. That's true. And it will take longer to pay off.
Although the average lifespan for solar panels is only 20 years and turbines are lucky to last 25.
This is buy now, pay later. So the power we're consuming today will not be fully funded.
Energy analyst Tom Adams says this isn't the best way to cut rates.
It puts an overall burden on future generations of ratepayers and taxpayers at a rate of well in excess of $4 billion, $4.3 billion a year of new liabilities created from what's happened here.
And yet, despite these new costs, the Premier says the province is still very much on track to deliver a balanced budget next year. On Wellington Street, Cristina Howorun, City News.